Welcome to Hunting with HECS. I'm your host, Mike Slinkard. Come along with us today as we embark on a truly epic bow hunt for screaming bull elk. If you're an adrenaline junkie like me, there's simply nothing like September in the Elkwoods. Set up on a great wall. It's one of the best ones that we have here. We'll be back with the exciting conclusion of this hunt, as well as more HECS encounters, right after this.
The original HECS suit is very lightweight, breathable, and versatile enough to be used in almost any hunting situation. The HECS systems consist of 3 pieces. These essential pieces include a HECS pant, HECS top, and HECS head cover. All HECS hunting products are now available in our new HECS Style Anywhere and HECS Style Green digital camo patterns to match any terrain. The material features a highly electrically conductive carbon grid woven into the polyester base cloth. The grid blocks your body's electrical field. The suit is designed to be worn under your regular camo or over the top as an outer layer. The technology is effective either way. The original pants are cut similar to sweatpants, with an elastic waistband, elastic cuffs on the bottom, side pockets, and a convenient fly. The pullover shirt features thumb holes, serge stitching, and an embroidered logo. The head cover has a hemmed eye hole, adjustable drawstring in the back, and is very easy to use. Additional accessories are sold separately and include the HECS hat, our versatile multi-rag that can be worn in a variety of ways, camo gloves made of a lightweight, stretchy material in matching camo, and a heavyweight over-the-calf sock. And of course, all of the accessories have the HECS grid woven right in. Order your own HECS suit today.
We just settled in and I was expecting a long evening of watching and listening, but suddenly Caitlyn whispered that there was elk coming in from the left. And that's when I saw this big boy rolling onto the scene with his big harem of cows and calves. Well, one glance told me that I was going to shoot this bull if I had a chance. He was wide and heavy, and I could see he was easily a 350 plus class bull. Luckily, he chose to stop at the first water he came to, and that put him about 25 yards from the tip of my arrow. Now, all I needed was a good shot angle. Well, the bull stayed head on to me for what seemed like forever, but he was putting on a heck of a show. Finally, the bull finished drinking and started wallowing. All the while, not a single elk had a clue that we were sitting right beside him. When I could finally see the bull's vitals clearly, I sent my victory arrow right through his heart. Stay on him, he's dead. Well, a few minutes later, I had my 45th archery bull on the ground. Caitlyn caught it all on film, and I couldn't have been any happier. Well, tell you what. Early season, these wallows are deadly, and we just shot a dandy bull. Just a dandy. He's over there. He's just went right through his heart. Holy cow. my friends, is a 350-inch bull at least. And the cool part, there's a couple cool parts to this. Number one, I had Caitlyn behind the camera. She's my favorite person to hunt with. She saw this bull coming and she was, oh, it happened so fast. He came right out, came right by. So you saw the whole herd come by. And of course, you know, again, that's the HECS effect we talk about. Nobody had a clue. This bull was so relaxed and that arrow went right where it needed to go. My God, what a bull. Guys, I want to introduce you to number 45. This is Mr. Trump. Well, that was a great bull and one of my best Oregon bulls ever. When an old monarch like that hits the ground, the Slinkard family rallies and rejoices, and it wasn't long before Mom and Dad showed up to help in the recovery. It's neat. We got 3 generations here. We got a 4th one that we tried to get out here, but she's only 2 months old, so we're gonna have to take some pictures with her when we get back to the cooler with this bull. But.
Our most popular HECS system is our base layer. The base layer is a lightweight semi-thermal material designed to be worn under your regular hunting clothing or over the top. It comes in the original olive green, as well as our new HECS Style Anywhere and HECS Style Green digital camo patterns to match any terrain. The material features a highly electrically conductive carbon grid woven into the polyester base cloth. The grid blocks your body's electrical field. The suit is designed to be worn under your regular camo or over the top as an outer layer. The technology is effective either way. All complete HECS systems include 3 pieces. These essential pieces include a HECS pant, HECS top, and HECS head cover. The shirt is a 1/4 zip Henley with rugged serge stitching, embroidered HECS logo, and thumb holes. The form-fitting pants have rugged serge stitching throughout, and the heavy elastic waistband and cuff ensure they stay in place. They also feature a convenient fly. The head cover has a hemmed eye hole, adjustable drawstring in the back, and is very easy to use. Additional accessories are sold separately and include the HECS hat, our versatile multi-rag that can be worn in a variety of ways, camo gloves made of a lightweight stretchy material in matching camo, and a heavyweight over-the-calf sock. And of course, all of the accessories have the HECS grid woven right in. Order your own HECS suit today.
My daughter Caitlyn had been hunting in another area and she'd saw a lot of young bulls, but this year she really set her sights on taking a mature animal. The place we call the Big Wallow, where I'd shot my elk, was a prime area if we could ever get a south wind. After waiting patiently for over a week, we finally got that deadly south wind, so Caitlyn headed out with her fiancé Ty on the camera to see if she could make it happen.
Well, it's later in the season, the rut's kicking off good now. We're at a very popular wallow, so should get some action. I have the fiance on the camera, so hopefully we'll get his first official kill for the showdown tonight.
Just before dark, this mature old bull rolled out of the timber looking for some cows. You know, we'd seen this bull a lot during the early rut, and in fact, he'd been the main herd bull for a long time. But once a few of those stronger bulls moved in, he got pushed out, and we hadn't actually seen him in several days. This is a big-framed, heavy-bodied bull, and he's past his prime. His antler configuration clearly showed his genetic deficiencies, so we nicknamed him No Point and put him at the top of the list for the bulls that we wanted to remove from the gene pool this year. Caitlyn was amped to take this bull out of the herd if she got a shot. As if on cue, the bull swung around and stopped for a drink only 30 yards from the blind, and that was the chance that Caitlyn was looking for.
Running pretty hard.
Caitlyn thought her hit might have been a little bit high, and due to the distance that he traveled after the shot, she decided to back out and give him some time. Well, back at camp, we reviewed the footage, and the way the blood was coming out of the wound, I knew that it was a high lung hit, and I had no doubt that that bull was already dead nearby. So we grabbed our flashlights and headed back out that night. Once we arrived on the scene, it didn't take long to locate Caitlyn's bull.
Here he is. We went back to camp with the footage to show him and kind of discuss what we were going to do. And when Dad saw it on the big screen, he's like, oh, this is that bull. So we came out tonight and found him.
Absolutely. That arrow went right through the top of the lungs, and he went uphill, but he didn't go very far. And I'll tell you what, cool deal. The two fiancés here, they're going to be married here before too much longer. And Ty, you did a great job. First time filming.
Thanks.
Well, this bull, we've seen him all year, and he was one we called No Point. I called him that because I figured there was no point in him breeding any cows with those kind of genetics. But he is a big old bull, huge body, and boy, that PSC put it right to him, didn't it? Well, great job. Man, I tell you what, this is a cool deal. First one with you two together.
Yep.
Very good.
Since its launch in 2010, HECS Stealth Screen was considered to be the most controversial piece of technology in the hunting and outdoor industry. Almost 10 years later, and with over 200,000 pieces sold, the technology has proven its effectiveness in the field, resulting in a multi-million-dollar business. Our patented technology has utilized the Faraday cage principle to block the body's naturally occurring human energy. A Faraday cage is a grid of conductive material. When energy strikes the surface of this material, it is then transmitted and dispersed, preventing the energy from passing through. This is the same technology found in the door of your microwave oven. Through heart rate and muscle movement, your body produces an electrical field that many animals can detect. Some animals use electroreception as a defense mechanism, and others as a hunting tool. By blocking this energy with HECS, you eliminate their ability to sense you as a living being. To learn more about the technology or purchase your suit today, visit hexllc.com. HECS, it will change the way you hunt.
The most successful bow hunters use tactics gained from years of experience. These hunters implement all of the fundamentals, like staying downwind of approaching game, utilizing camouflage. Using technology is also essential and should include scent elimination and energy concealment systems. HECS is one system that's often overlooked, but very effective. HECS is an acronym for a Human Energy Concealment System. It's a scientific fact that the heart and muscles of the human body give off electric pulses, known as a bioelectric signature. All animals can detect this low-energy electrical field. HECS incorporates a woven grid of carbon thread into the fabric of their base layer garment. When worn, this grid effectively blocks the wearer's bioelectric field. As this demonstration illustrates, the use of a sensitive laboratory computer can detect and track the bioelectric field. At rest, the sensor picks up a small field as seen on the output meter and graph. However, when muscles are moving or heart rate increases, the sensor detects and graphs a much larger energy field. When the HECS Stealth Screen base layer is placed over the sensor, the bioelectric field is eliminated.
I believe in HECS. I know that HECS works. I know that it makes a difference when I'm wearing HECS and I'm stalking on animals. They tend to not look my way. Obviously, I'm going to practice all the other skills I've learned as a bow hunter. I'm going to be in camouflage. I'm going to stay in the shadows. I'm going to be downwind. I'm going to use scent elimination. I'm going to try not to make any noise. It's going to make a huge difference if you spot and stalk, or if you tree stand hunt, or if you're a bow hunter and you need to get close to game. Controlling that bioelectric signature is going to help you beat that sixth sense of these animals. Wear a HECS suit and beat the sixth sense.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this great HECS hunting adventure, and also I hope you've learned just a little bit more about HECS technology. You know, HECS truly is one of the biggest technological advancements to concealment that we've seen in the past 50 years. Bottom line, if you hunt, you need the HECS advantage. Click right here to make that one purchase that'll truly change the way you hunt.